Hey, what's up, guys? Stroker here for another review video. Like always, before we start the video, please like, subscribe, comment, and without further ado, the product of today's review. Sorry about that. The product for today's review it's going to be BCAAs. Now, of course, for those who work out experts, gym brats, and so forth, everyone knows about BCAAs. Everyone knows about protein drinks. Everyone knows about fat burners, and so on and so forth. So, this particular product is fairly new, and I seen it at the store, and I had to give it a try. Because the thing about it is, with most BCAAs, prior years ago, these BCAAs, protein powders, they didn't come in flavors. Now, some, for the most part, didn't care, but at the same time, they didn't have that option. I know back in the day, back in the 90s, back in the 80s, back in the 70s, these guys was literally digesting chalk, whether it's from actual drugs to supplements. And as of now, these companies are popping up and they're coming out with all kind of flavors. So it's a good thing. It's a great thing, really, because you want to get throughout your day and not have to struggle to finish your protein, to take your BCAAs, to take your pre-workout. So without further ado, this product is well known. It's Ghost. So this particular flavor caught my eye because it's a Sour Patch flavor. As you can see right there, Sour Patch is a red berry. It comes in a nice size container. I had pretty fairly big hands, and it's 30 servings, which is pretty much standard. You can get some that's higher than 30 servings. I don't know if this brand has anything higher than 30 servings in the container, but they probably do. I just never looked it up. I just went to a GNC and I just seen it, decided to pick it up. But it's a nice size bottle. It is a 11.1 ounce size bottle, and red berry, sweet and sour, Sour Patch Kids. So without that being said, it can't go wrong, right? Like it doesn't make sense for it to be bad. The thing about this product is I never looked at the actual ingredients, and most of the time it's the same type of ingredients, but I didn't give it its credit where credit is due. So apparently this particular product, I can go to the back and get the sticks. It's vegan friendly. So me pretty much finishing the whole container is like, what? It's vegan friendly, didn't know that. So it's vegan friendly, gluten free, soy free, and sugar free. So it's pretty amazing. It's not pretty amazing, it's amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the ingredients. Malic acid, natural and artificial flavor, which is common. Citric acid, tartaric acid, sucralose, Himalayan pink sea salt, silicon dioxide, which I think is a red flag, calcium silicate, FD and C, red number 40, and that's for coloring. It's food coloring. As far as the vegan fermented 2 to 1 to 1, and sanitized L-leucine, iol-leucine, and valine. And looking at 3,500 milligrams for the leucine, 1,750 for the isoleucine, and you're looking at another 1,750 for the valine. So, and it has root extract, and that's 25 milligrams. So, not really much going on with this. It's pretty much, besides the vegan thing, that's an awesome thing. Because the thing about these companies nowadays, also the more companies that come out, I want to say the newer companies that come out, they're prone to put out quality stuff compared to the older companies, because they're used to just, putting out their, generic ingredients and just pumping it out there on the shelf. So that's pretty much a good thing. These new companies coming out, because they actually decided to put out quality work, so they give them the competition, a run for their money. So I'm never against new companies, because for the most part they tend, not saying that automatically you want to do your research, but they tend to put out quality product, because most time these guys are influencers, or there's some, they're in the fitness industry, of course, for the most part, and they know what's quality and what's not. And if they want their product to last a long time, they automatically have to put in great quality. They have to, because now it's going to be another generic product. It's going on the shelf, no one buys it, and then their name just gets fizzles out. So for the most thing, the smart thing to do if you're in the fitness industry is actually put out quality work if you decide to put out these kind of products. So I'm done with the bottle. For the most part, I have literally 3 more scoops, and From there, I'm going to actually go back and get another one, a different flavor, of course, and then I'm going to also get the protein powder. So I've seen a lot of different flavors for the protein powder, so I'll definitely give that a review after me using it for a good week or so. But for the most part, BCAAs, for those who don't know what it is pretty much made for recovery, muscle recovery, to hydrate your muscles, your body, and you pretty much take this throughout your workout. Now, some people, they have their own way of taking it. Some people take it before, some people take it after. I don't understand why would you take it after, because your body needs hydration. It needs that, those vitamins and minerals in it as you get your pump on, as you sweat out. So you don't want to wait to the end of your session, then drink, take your BCAAs, which of course you're going to put it with water, and you kind of want to keep your body fueled throughout the workout. So as far as like who can use it, anyone can use it. I mean, if you're an active individual, you can use it. If you're a track runner, if you play hockey, you play golf, you play soccer, if you're a professional kidnapper. I don't be a professional kidnapper, but if you're in those kind of active lifestyles, you can take it. So as far as kids, it clearly tells you on the bottle, pretty much any product that they come out with, you have to at least be 18 years or older, because for the most part your body's at a certain level to where it can handle these ingredients. And if it has some kind of I don't want to say quote unquote side effects, but if it has something like that, your body pretty much can deal with at that age by 18. So of course you got to be at least 18 to take this. And how many scoops do you need? But this is pretty much says 1 scoop for 8 to 10 ounces. Me, I have a 64 ounce steel container, and I pretty much put a scoop and a half. And if you can see inside, it's standard. There's nothing crazy. It's not like a certain color in there. It's white, and but the scooper is nice. That's the one thing I give the scooper. The packaging is nice. It's upscale. So it comes with the scooper, and as you can see inside of the part I like about this is, get that zoom action, it has Ghost with the Ghost logo engraved into the scooper. So that's pretty cool. And then also at the bottom, it has, the Ghost engraved at the bottom. So it's pretty neat. I like it. The packaging is nice, as you can tell. It has Ghost, has the logo right there, and it has the Sour Patch Kids all over it at the very bottom, the logo. And then the thing about the packaging is it has a 3D effect, a raised effect, so you can feel the lettering. So it's cool. I like it. It has this kind of chameleon color for the actual wrapper, as you can see at the top. You see at the top above the right there. So that's neat. That's neat. At the bottom, got the little chrome effect. And then as far as a scoop, it's a healthy amount. I pretty much go in there like this. Don't do it like this, guys. Don't overdo it. Scoop it, shake the rest off, and there you go. That's how you should be looking at as far as your scoop. See that? Don't go in there piling it up. You're trying to, OD off the stuff. Don't do it like that, man. So what I do, I get 1 full scoop. I come back and I get like half a scoop, and then I'll put it in my container. The container is pretty huge. It's literally it's a 64 ounce. It's a big container. 64 ounce, 32 ounce. I think it's 64 ounce, but whatever. So I pretty much take a whole scoop and a half, and then I'll finish that throughout the session. So it definitely works. I don't know what you expect for these BCAAs. It's not gonna give you more gains. It's not gonna, as far as like, it's not, you're not gonna be able to the bench press 500 pounds by taking a scoop and a half of this stuff. It's not meant for this. It's meant for recovery only, to keep your body hydrated, and also feed it vitamins and minerals. That way it can help promote muscle growth. That's pretty much all it is to it. So the flavor is crazy. I'm gonna tell you one thing about the red berry. Since I have a huge container, I was gonna take more of it, more scoops for me to just get that consistent taste. But for the most part, it's good enough, because I take a 1 scoop, the full scoop and a half. So you can taste it. Now the sour part, it hits you, but it literally has to be like 8 to 10 ounces of water for you to really just get that sour taste. With me, once I mix it, I sip on it probably like 3 times, and then it's gone. It's out the way. The flavor is there, but the sour part is not. So the sour part is not very strong. Of course, if you take it like in an 8 to 10 ounce bottle of water, I'm pretty sure it might stay there, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Even though I have a large container still, because it'll be there for like a couple of minutes, and then it'll just fizzle out to the point that we just tasting the flavor. So again, this is red berry. The red berry consistency is straightforward. It goes all the way through. Of course, you're gonna taste, the ingredients, because it's not actual candy. They just use certain ingredients from the candy to put into their product. So the taste is consistent. The sour part is not, which is not a big deal, because at the end of the day, all I care about is if it works or not, and I don't want it to kill me. So I don't want it to kill me, and I just want it to work. So that's all that matters to me. And this it does the job. It does the job literally to the point where I'm gonna get another bottle, different flavor, and then I'm gonna go from there. I won't do another review because you get the point. It's just different flavors. So I'll probably give you my rating on the taste, on the flavor, but for the most part, like, you get the point. It's just different flavors. I'm glad they did this one's pretty amazing, and they're starting to reach out, and these companies starting to just do crazy stuff with their product. Now, granted, you don't want a lot of bogus stuff because you don't want a gimmick product, and for the most part, it's not a gimmick product. It's pretty straightforward. And as far as me getting further into their products and testing it out and doing reviews, I'll let you guys know, my honest opinion about it. So, what can they do better about this product? How can they improve this product? Me personally, it may not be a big deal, but as far as the sour part, they can figure it out how they can make that consistent. That would be amazing. For it to truly just be a Sour Patch Kid candy, that would be crazy. So the taste is there, true enough, but they can do something about the sour part being consistent. Now, some people say, well, you put it in a huge, container of water, so that's the reason. It's not the reason, because if it was the reason, then the flavor will go away also. So why am I tasting red berry the entire time until I finish, my container, compared to the sour part? The sour part is there for only a couple seconds and it's gone. Now the red berry is there until I finish. Is there all the way through? So it's not the part that have a lot of water with the product. It's just that they didn't fix up that part as far as the sour part. So the only thing they need to improve on is the consistency with the sour part. Now they can do that, then I'll give it a hard 5, a solid 5 stars, 10 out of 10 all day long. But since the sour part is not consistent, it's gonna lose half a point. Now, the thing about it being vegan friendly, that's awesome. So you can't beat that. You need to go. More companies support this whole formula. So this whole thing about us just digesting crap, and we're buying it because a certain sponsor has it. We're a follower of their sponsor, a supporter of their sponsor. It's getting pretty bad, man. So with these new companies, they're really looking at your health, and of course, they can't make any money if their customers dropping dead or having allergic reaction to their product, right? So they need it to work as it's supposed to. They need it to keep us healthy and stuff like that. So not cutting any corners or anything like that. So that'll do great for the company and for ourselves, because you don't want your customers to be sick by using your product. There's a lot of companies out there that has a lot of side effects. I'm not going to put them out there because I don't want any heat from them. But older companies, as far as taking a product through a year long, it's time you get to take breaks, because if not, it's going to cause you a lot of health issues, heart failures, and stuff like that. So it gets pretty serious, man. Once you do this research, just don't buy a product and just take it because someone else is taking it, or because your favorite influencer is taking it, or they're sponsoring, or they made it. Actually do your research, find out what's going into these products. A lot of times, it can be BS, man. Especially older companies, all they're caring about is pumping product, and they're gonna make it cheap as possible, and they're gonna sell it, at the highest dollar. So it's not always about the money. As far as how much you spend, the better quality. It's really about what you're looking into as far as doing your research on these products and find out what's inside of these products, because for the most part, some of these companies don't give a crap about us. They just want to pump out some cheap bullshit product and then sell it for a high price and then rack in the dough. So it's our responsibility to do the research and find out what's going on with these products, what's inside these products, and are they effective? Because you don't have to buy it because someone else is buying it, or again, your favorite influencer is sponsoring it, or they made it. Do your research and find out what's going on with these ingredients. And with that being said, it does have a link in the description in the comments down below. There is a link in the description down below. Get a little discount, and of course, help grow the channel and stuff like that. So I'll be picking up the protein powder real soon, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. But as far as goes, would I recommend that to anyone? Sure, I would. I didn't have any headaches, any side effects as of now. if it were to happen, it would have happened already. Because it's 30 servings, I'm literally down to 3 more servings, and I'm doing just fine. So the thing about it, you don't want to overdo it because it really comes down to body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, don't take 3 scoops. I don't care what kind of PR you're trying to accomplish or whatever, or how long your cardio is. Don't take 3 scoops. On the average size person under, I want to say like 200 pounds, 1 scoop is fine. Me, I'm a little bit more than that, so I take a scoop and a half, and that's fine. You shouldn't be taking 3, 4 scoops or 5 scoops at a time because your body's not going to digest it, and it's definitely going to cause some kind of issues with your bowels. So the most you should be taking, of course, if you weigh like 300 pounds, something like that, by all means, go for 3 scoops. But for the most part, the average person is not 300 pounds, so you should not be taking more than a scoop and a half, period. So if you're in that 150 pound, area, just take 1 scoop. If you're 200 plus, take 1.5. So, if you're about 200, 250, something like that, take a scoop and a half, and that'll get you through the workout, no problem. Of course, make sure you have enough water so it can, so it can mix well and you can digest it with no problem, because you don't need to be tasting like, mud or anything like that. You don't need it thick like that. It's supposed to be just like water, colored water for the most part. So, if you're under 200 pounds, take a scoop. If you're, 200, 250, 260, take a scoop and a half, and that's it. And of course, if you're 300 pounds, 3 scoops, not 3 scoops, 2 scoops is fine. That's all you need, so don't overdo it. I know a lot of these younger guys, they tend to just think that more is better, and that's not the case. So with this, the BCAAs, not just this brand, but just BCAAs in general, you want to make sure you're at a 2 scoop maximum, depending on your weight. So keep that in mind. Description, the link is in the description down below. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down, and make sure you subscribe. And also, I'll be doing a giveaway this month. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll wait later on, then I'll surprise you guys, and then we'll go from there. So those Sour Patch Kids BCAAs, I rated 1 out of 5. I give it a solid 4.5. Only because the sour part is not consistent. It literally just dies out within seconds. So other than that, it's a great product. I love the packaging. I love the size of the container. I can put my hand in, scoop it in, no problem. Scoops at the top. I don't know what else to tell you. The price is decent. Then again, you don't want to go off spending 20 to 15 bucks on products, because at some point in time, these products are, you're really gonna get what you pay for. So granted, if you catch something on sale, true enough, but for the most part, if you're paying 10, 15 bucks for, BCAAs, or you're paying like 10 bucks or 20 bucks for protein powder. I've been there. I did a review when I first started my channel, and I did want to buy some protein powder. And I understand you gotta start from somewhere, but for the most part, don't go out there looking for cheap products all the time. At some point, when your money starts to, grow, then you're going to have to just up your game. Because at the end of the day, you're doing this. It's a lifestyle. It's not a hobby. So invest in yourselves, and I guarantee you'll be able to achieve bigger goals in the gym and outside the gym. So health is very important. Don't overlook that. And at the end of the day, spend money on yourself. You're investing to yourself. You gotta look at it like that. You're investing into yourself. So never cheat yourself. Get the discounts on your clothes, your shoes, your cars, your houses, other stuff like that. But as far as your health, never cheat yourself. Never shorten the stick of yourself as far as your health. So get the vitamins in, get your water in, make sure your nutrition's on point, and get your daily exercise. And I babble long enough. So with that being said, Ghost BCAAs, check it out. They have other flavors. You don't have to get the Sour Patch Kids, but I highly recommend it. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Make sure you guys, of course, like, subscribe, comment, share, and Until next time, guys. God bless. Stay safe. Take it easy. Struggle.